no matter what you say about City, let's give kudos and a standing ovation to Halil. That was football at its highest level.
And Akokwa Keva.
Okay. Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball! Manchester City lost against al-hilal 4-3. That game was a fantastic game, even though Man City scored first in that game, but they considered to make it 2-1 and City equalized 2-2, and they kept going back and forth. They moved to the extra time, but until the final goal, when al-hilal scored the final goal to make it 4-3, and they won that game, and City are out of the Club World Cup. But let's start. Who will start this one?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm here.
Boy, let's start with you.
Yes. You know, I woke up at night. I set alarm. They told me to watch that match. I use my big 65-inch screen.
Very large.
Very large. You know, what I want to say, I believe UEFA could hear me. I want them to give one slot in European Champions League to Al-Hilal.
As in,
to come and visit and be playing Champions League every season.
Once in 3 years.
One slot, they will just appear. Because what a football. What a football. What a player. What a formation. What an everything. Let's say we're calling some players' name. I will not call some players because of the ones we knew. But it was a masterclass yesterday because I saw a team who went head to head with City. Not afraid because they are big boys on their own right. They were not afraid and they went head to head, especially the midfield and the defense. Yesterday, Koulibaly played like he played World Cup final. The Leonardo former Atletico Madrid players did a very good job. But
now Leonardo did come for revenge.
Yes, the drivers in that team yesterday was Milinkovic-Savic and Neves. What those two boys played for 120 something minutes, it was massive. You could see control of the ball. You could see passes. And City, I'm not saying they did badly, but if you notice, after the City took the lead, they will score. City will equalize. They will score. City will equalize. I just feel there will be an issue. I didn't want them to go to penalty because I felt City in 90 minutes did not deserve to win because you don't do that kind of thing to a team who you say are in the Arab League. Now, so nobody should keep arguing now from today. That debate should end. The American League is not going to the Arab League. It's not possible.
It's not.
What these boys played yesterday, and I want to give kudos to Inzaghi. Like you said now, we're talking about Kivu. He's new, 3 weeks or so into the job, but you could see his passion. Whether he knew or he's not new, he will hold your shirt on the lunch time. Throw to this side, he was moving left and right.
Do you know why? He has already won trophy somewhere.
Apart from
trophy, Baba, the only thing he worked on that yesterday was performance level.
Exactly. And we saw them on our level. Then, apart from the European guys that played, yesterday, Malcon X. Malcon,
the flop.
Chelsea rejects.
Malcon and Barcelona.
Then, finally, kudos to the solid Arabian players.
NASA.
Apart from the European guys.
NASA.
It was a very beautiful game. I would say kudos to City, but City, like he said, their levels did not come up yesterday. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with them in that team. It's like I don't want to be like Chelsea. There are too many new players everywhere who wants to come in now. Because second half, when you saw the 3 men standing there, Rodri, you say, what kind of bench is this? Rodri, Ake, Akanji came in second half, and you saw what kind of bench is this? The City still. Foden did not come into 90 something minutes. So, but yesterday, no matter what you say about City, let's give kudos and a standing ovation to Halil. That was football at its highest level.
And Akokwa Keva.
No. Let's hear from the match because I was served.
Let him talk.
They don't serve me.
Just say the blow. Give us your own take.
All I just want to say is Ederson out.
No. That energy where you start the show.
Ederson
that energy.
Out.
Why?
Ederson out of my club.
Why?
I just want to say Ederson out of my club.
Why?
Baba no fifth jump save ball yesterday. If you saw that fourth goal, the fourth goal was defensive error because what's his name didn't pick that guy up. The fourth goal. Then for the second and third,
that fourth goal was a mistake. The cross was too good. Milinkovic placed it where it's a reflex goalkeeper. It's a reflex thing from the goalkeeper. You cannot blame.
It's not the goalkeeper for that defense. Now that guy where enter inside that place.
It was similar.
Who pick him up?
Go ahead.
Who pick him up? That's that one. Second and third goal, Ederson for the life of me, I can't understand why he cannot make a move. You are standing and watching the ball. Move. If now people will get sense now, Diego Costa in Porto. If na goalkeepers, maybe yes na. Please, I said it last week. Our transfer window is not yet over. Right back. What do they call you? Matthews Nunes or Nunes when no get sense. Get out of my right back position. One.
They should buy I agree. They should buy right back.
Two. Diego, what's his name? Ederson. Thanks for coming. La na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Exit. QED.
Hey.
Young goalkeeper.
Hey.
Ederson came out.
Or Ederson on the bench.
He came out and said that he's not leaving, so
It's not going to happen.
So leave that one. John.
Ederson
Never.
out.
Okay, no, so give us
And the same thing, the judge just put us in the track of Man United. If they sign player, Onyegu, Bolaji, they go sing and play, they go write in, they go draw, they go mortalize the player on signing after 2 weeks. Then you now start reading process on the player.
Ederson has given us a couple of good.
Now that's what John is doing now. Ederson Onyegu, they want Champions League. They want Champions League. Ederson, king of the world.
The spirit of my club. The spirit of my club is any day you decide you want to consider other offers, you can go.
I don't understand.
That's the spirit of my club.
It's a normal thing in football.
Any day you want to consider other offers, you can go. Thanks for coming. Don't mention we have your replacement times 3 in the market.
Then they never get for
Diego
now.
Costa, Raya is in the market as well.
Raya.
There are other goalkeepers that are available in the market.
pay 100 million for
exit. You know why me? You know how much I get.
So finish this work first.
You know how much I get. Exit. Yes.
Because this match.
Then, if you win Champions League, you are the king of the world. As you concede 2 goals the next match, you are the flop of the world. So Ederson now out for John. Last game, we were here in last game, and we talk about Matthews Nunes in the right back position.
Right back, yeah.
We said it was a standout performance.
Yeah.
That he did well
in that last game.
in that last game.
Yes.
And we were all singing in praise.
I wasn't.
We were all singing in praise here, and we said he had a good game. In this game, he didn't do. Now, going back, let's talk about all the Man City flop last night. Ika Gundogan as your CDM. How? Ika Gundogan as your CDM.
But
how?
They did it before, and they want to league back to back.
No. There was a Rodri.
Now Rodri was
There was a Rodri.
Now Rodri
Gundogan
became
and KDB.
Thank you.
Now that was, but then after Rodri went on injury, he's been experimenting, bro. If you don't know how to experiment with your CDM, because I've noticed Pep anytime he experiments with the defensive midfield position, he loses the game.
But
Do you remember?
where is he?
Do you remember? That's what I'm saying. I'll have to put the blame to Pep because anytime he experiments with that
Nunes is also a
defensive,
DM too.
anytime he experiments with that defensive midfield position, he loses the game. Let's go back to Lyon.
Yes.
Champions League quarterfinals against Lyon. He lost. He was experimenting with Fernandinho at that time. Before then, he experimented with Lille.
Yes,
The quarterfinals as well.
French.
He lost. Now these are 2 games he experimented with DM against Real Madrid. At some point, he experimented with CDM. He still lost, bro. You know that if you have experimented with false 9, it has worked. You have experimented with the false defensive midfielder. I mean, call it false defensive, false 4. I mean, false 6. You are losing, bro. Don't experiment with this style again.
But that's brought in Rodri.
When he brought in Rodri, I felt like the game was already over. Because mentality was already down.
Yes.
In Man City side, mentality was already down. We talk about rejects. Let's now go back to the Al-Nassr side. We talk al-hilal side. Sorry, not Al-Nassr. You say they are captain Al-Nassr. So we talk about al-hilal side. João Cancelo,
Revenge.
Leonardo,
Revenge.
was in Atletico Madrid. Barca were beating them back to back. He don't carry pen for mine since Tete. He now went to Nottingham Forest. He met Barca. He met Pep Guardiola in City, and he was in the team that lost 6-0 to Man City. Then he left there, he went to Marseille. I think then he now came here. Now he was waiting for Pep all this while, and he had his revenge planned out.
Play what you know good.
He holds Savio waiting no good. Anywhere where Savio they go, anything you do, I can do better.
Yeah.
Why the same thing was happening for Caicedo? Caicedo had to marshal his man, kept his man in his pocket, and still went on to produce an assist in the game, which is
there's a guy called Mohamed Kanu for Kanu State. That guy, Mohamed Kanu, tall guy.
One very tall guy.
When he said 2017, that thing. I like the blend of the Europeans and the Arabians, but let's not forget the striker. You know what's his name?
Leonardo.
Marcos.
Leonardo,
That guy ran his life to the ground. He was almost fainting. He would faint to. He would get up. If from fainting, he scored his second goal.
It was falling.
He was
dragging himself, and by luck, he just said, "I will finish this
No.
What I started, I'll finish." It was a good game. Like you could see the game.
Perfect game.
You could see the game. minute by minute, and you could relive the moment.
Okay.
Each and every of those goals, you could relive those moments. It was a wow moment for me.
City lost that game 4-3. Bernardo scored the first goal in the 9th minute. As soon as the second half started, Leonardo scored in 46th minute. Haaland Malcon, that counter from Malcon, that
sweet.
counter was beautiful counter. Malcon made it 2-1 for al-hilal. Then Haaland scored from a corner kick, making it 2-2. The game entered extra time. Koulibaly scored. Koulibaly scored to make it 3-2. Then Fodi made it 3-3. Then finally Leonardo made it in the just 112 minutes, made it 4-3. And City, if you look at the statistics in this game, City had 30 shots in total, 14 on target, 69 possession, 827 passes, but he could not count.
And let's not forget the man between
Bono
the sticks.
made 12 saves.
Bono made saves.
Man between the sticks.
Yes, 12 saves. Bono.
I think that's what football. As we talk about football, sometimes you can play all the things you want to play all the shots you want to play, had all the shots in target, but somehow you lose again. That will happen. But kudos to al-hilal. Beating City is actually a good thing for Arab football. And if you look at that particular team, they have played fantastic football in the past couple of years. I've been following them quite some time. And imagine if Neymar was in that team. You know, they sold Neymar before the Club World Cup to Santos. If Neymar was there, maybe.
And I now also see where Ronaldo will not win the league.
No.
Because Ronaldo is just one player, and a lot of Arab guys, a few, one or two other.
And let's not forget that
now they have John Duran.
Let's not forget John Duran is leaving
this summer. If a proper bid comes,
he's
going.
Okay, let's see what happens in that. Let's see that City are out of the Club World Cup. They crash out in the round of 16. Beat them 4-3. Fantastic game of football, end-to-end football they played yesterday. I think that City is still moving. If you look at what they played yesterday, maybe Pep is still cooking. Maybe in the Premier League, yes, sport depth is crazy.
It's crazy. I am afraid.
Yeah, it's crazy sport depth they have. But let's see what City will do when the Premier League starts in August.
Make una abeg. Make una like am.
Watch am and
share am
to all your contacts.
To your contact, e get why.
To be hot.
Get why.
E get why. Thank you very much. Thank you.